We're just out here in a park again, having another little look around on the fine weather. Just over here at the moment because there's not so many people. Other areas of the park are quite populated, so I came back to this old spot. One thing I was looking at was this here. This is one thing I like about the V3i. This could be a little bit me being a bit of a noob, but when I'm using the polar plots, now normally 75 should be a reasonable coin. But see how the colours are all really close to red, blue and green are just almost on top of each other, you can't really tell them apart. Well, I think that seems to be what I get with some of the bottle tops. Now, there's another one. Now, where was it? Now, this one, 54. That might be a coin. See how the green, red, well, it is a very strong red, so it may actually be a piece of junk, but yeah, it is curling a bit. Ugh. But I might just dig this one here, because normally I'd expect this to be a copper coin, but because the polar plot's so flat, I'm betting it's probably going to be a bottle top. I'll just see and find out. Well, I just dug the bottle top from in here. That was the polar plot that had all the red and blue and green really close together. So yeah, it's and there was a little bit of rollover on the 2.5 hertz as well. So yeah, that's normally at that VDI I would expect to see a coin, possibly a copper 1 or 2 cent coin. But yeah, there was the polar plot sort of like, I guess it's a little bit newbie to use a polar plot, because a lot of guys with the V3i don't, but I quite like it. I guess I'm still a noob. Anyway, I'll see what that other target is. Well, actually, yeah, we just dug this. This was actually just sitting on top, just under the grass, just there, so it was quite easy to see. I actually spotted it just as we were scanning, but right beneath it was a bottle top. The only way that seemed to affect the reading was the VDI was, in this case, seemed to be lower by a couple of points. I didn't pick it as a $2 coin. I'd expect the VDI to be a little bit higher than that, but I don't know, I think maybe the two mixed and got a lower VDI. This sort of seems to be an aluminium type thing. Oh well, yep, well, I'll recycle this, pocket that, and yep, cover the whole. The last coin that, remember the last top that I had, it was all reading flat in the 70s. Well, this one's also in the 70s, but the VDI is not showing any rollover on the 2 kHz, that's the bottom green, and the polar plot is looking a little better. Let's get another one of those. Yeah, with more separation between the green, red and the blue. So I'm hoping that might be a copper coin. It may just be a bottle top, but yeah, we'll find out. That the red and blue are quite close together. Anyway, let's dig it and find out. Oh. Well, after a bit of digging around, I think I found a coin, and it's copper, little 2 center. So yeah, it might just be another bottle top, but I'm just interested in how that green's pulling away from the y-axis on that graph, so I might just dig it and have a look. It might just be a pull tab, but coming up with 31, it just doesn't quite fit in with the normal pull tabs. Anyway, we'll see if we can get this a normal pull tab. Now, trash signals all around here, as I guess you'd expect in a park, but here, in this clump of dirt, there seems to be a coin. Don't know what it is. Looks like it could be a little 2 center, all copper, but a bit different from it's been in there a while. Something on the back of it moves a button. I really can't see what it is. It's appear to be a button. I wonder if there's any markings on it. It's, I think it's just a copper button. I'll clean it up, but yeah, I think it's just a blank copper button. Oh well, it's still, putting that copper recycling. I had a closer look at that other little copper object, and it was actually a 2-cent coin, just a bit worn, but right next to it was this, which was probably skewing up the polar plot a bit, but yeah, and giving me a hard time trying to pinpoint it, but oh well, put that in recycling. Here's an odd target. It's coming up 54, but I'm seeing 75, it's about between 54 and 75, but I'm getting green up there and reds down here, and a little bit of spatter. Polar plot is an interesting angle too. The green slopes off, red and blue are pretty well non-existent, and green takes off towards the fairest side. Oh gosh, now that looks messy. Just out of pure curiosity, I might just dig it, just to see what it is. It's probably nothing, it's probably something burnt or something, but we'll find out. I think there must be a lot of metal around here, and it's just generally interfering with everything. But that was a very unusual reading. But it's a $1 coin, $1 coin. But yeah, it was reading strong towards into the green, and all. It's really, really what I wouldn't expect. And usually this gives a very strong green and red and blue on the opposite side of the graph. But no, I'm not complaining. I'll bear that in mind, mate. But I might just dig around with this old tent pegs and all sorts of things around here. So I'll see what else is making that changing that reading. Well, actually I had a bit of a pick around in that hole, because I thought, well, that's very unusual for that coin to show that sort of polar plot. And right next to it was this piece of foil. So that had an unusual effect on that coin. Oh, I'll put that in recycling and yeah, carry on. I was thinking this might be a coin. It's not one normally coin I'd expect, but 64, looking good, no rollover. The polar plot is looking good too. Might be one of those red sauce bottle top things, but I'll take it and find out. Well, it wasn't actually a coin, it looks like an eyelet of a tent. And by the look of things, it's been put under a fair bit of strain before it let go. Oh well, put that in recycling and carry on. I was hoping this might be a coin. It's got no rollover, but greens weren't really lining up, but the polar plot looks nice. Might be another eyelet for a tent, but yeah, we'll have a look. It looks like another eyelet from a tent. Looks like a bit mangled too, so yeah, I'm wondering, might have we had a few storms go through, so it might have ripped some of the flies off the tent or something. But anyway, well, I'll put that in recycling and carry on. To the end of the park, on this little part of the park here, and I thought, oh, there won't be anything here, but I just happened to pick up a signal, as you always do. It says 52. Seems, I don't think it's a coin, but the polar plot seems quite interesting. The green's straight up just about straight up the y-axis, and there's a good representation of the red and the blue. So yeah, I'll might as well dig it and see what sort of neat bottle top I can find. Just kidding, I really hope it's a coin, but yeah. Oh well, dug it up, and it was an old Jack Daniels lid. Came out like a nice coin though. Still pity there wasn't a full bottle of Jack Daniels on the end of it. But yeah, Jack Daniels number 7. So yeah, reads 52 around there, and gives a good signature. Oh well, I'll put that in recycling and on with the next one.